Alright guys, we're back. We got ourselves some hotel provided coffee and a little paper cup here. This is just black coffee with a hazelnut creamer. Definitely not the best shit I've ever drank, but it's alright. So, this is going to be the why I wet shave video. I believe it was started by Jack from the Virtual Groomroom, and then I was tagged by Brian over at the Wet Shave Experience. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to go run down, why I do this. And we'll talk about a bunch of stuff along the way. If you notice the background, I'm actually traveling. I am doing a, might as well get started. I'm doing a travel shave while I'm at it. So I'm in Portland, which is where Jack lives, Jack from the Virtual Groomroom. And I'm actually down here visiting him and hanging out with Jack, as well as John Shaves, who flew in to Portland as well. So I drove down and John flew down. We're going to be using the GOAT Vespers. If you don't know, now you know. Barrister and Mann Vespers is a banger. Absolute certified banger. Cranberry, balsam, Busta sax, fern. Beautiful. I got it all lathered up in the 3D printed shave bowl. Not bad for traveling. It's super lightweight. It does take up a lot of space in the bag, but overall it's lightweight, pretty durable, so not a bad choice for a travel option, especially if you're not going far. So let's get into it. Unlike most people, I didn't start wet shaving to find a better shave. I actually started shaving this way through a quite funny circumstance. I was watching a commercial. I believe it was a Super Bowl commercial for the car company called Lincoln Cars or whatever. And Matthew McConaughey, for whatever reason, was lathering up in a traditional way. And the whole commercial was just talking about, treat yourself to luxury and all this. Of course, they were trying to sell their car, but they were showing, Matthew McConaughey lathering up as well. It was kind of like going back and forth between the car and him using a shaving brush to shave in a traditional fashion. And so I saw that and I was sitting there thinking, mind you, I didn't have the beard at the time. I only had a mustache and goatee. So no beard. I was shaving the cheeks and everything at that time. I'm going to be using my favorite DE razor, the Karve Open Comb C-Plate with a brand new Gillette Platinum blade in there. Anyways, I was watching that video, or that commercial, and I was thinking to myself, damn, I like that. That shave brush just seems like it they were selling me on the luxury part, Obviously, at the time, I was not going to go out and buy a Lincoln. I could never afford that at that time. But that shave brush really stuck with me to the point where I went online and I started looking for a shave brush. And I saw some and Simpson and stuff came up. And Vanderhagen and, all these things. And at the time I was like, they really cost that much? It's just, it's just a fucking shave brush. And at the time they were, pretty much Badger and Boar options. And I just couldn't believe how much they costed. And I have a blemish there, so I'm just going to try to avoid it if I can. And if I can't, whatever. Anyways, long story short, I ended up buying a shave brush. And felt kind of stupid using the Edge gel or Gillette gel with the shave brush. Something wasn't clicking, something wasn't right. And so I did more research, went to YouTube this time, and I found Nick shaves, and I found the traditional shaving evangelist, which most of you know as IAMCDB now. I found David Gonzalez, I found Anthony Esposito, I found Shave Busta, Mantic 59, Geo Fat Boy, and even though I wasn't shaving that way, I was shaving with a cartridge razor, like a Gillette Fusion or whatever the hell they had at that time. I started going down the YouTube rabbit hole. Like, all I had was a brush. I didn't have the traditional safety razor and I didn't have the shaving soap or anything like that. Anyways, one day I was going down the aisles at the supermarket and I was in the shaving aisle and I saw a Vanderhagen starter set that had a shaving bowl and shaving soap and another brush, and the brush sucked. But I got a bowl of soap out of it, and it was only a matter of time before I had to pick up a safety razor, you know what I mean? And I got the Merkur 34C, and the rest is history. So what really drawed me in was luxury. That's what pulled me in, and that's still really high on my why I shave, wet shave. Obviously, the priority of getting a good shave to me, having a full beard and, you know, the whole 9 yards, getting a good shave like a BBS isn't super high on my priority list. Like, sure, I get BBS pretty much every time, but it's not high on my priority list simply for the fact that I have a full beard. I mean, who the fuck gives a shit if I get BBS or not? I mean, just being honest. I mean, my channel is DK Damn Fine Shave for a reason, because getting a BBS isn't really a priority to me. Like, I get BBS often, but if I don't, it's no big deal. So what really matters to me is that the luxury aspect. There's just something I like about getting a nice traditional shave. It's like pampering yourself. There's something bougie about it. It has these fragrances that, you know, your friends and family have never smelled, and based on high-end cologne sometimes, and there's just something luxurious about it, you know? And that really is why I wet shave. I love that that little bit of luxury pampering that I get to enjoy, you know, all for me. It's self-indulging, you know? Now, as I grew further into the hobby, I naturally picked up more and more products, and fragrance really became a focus for me. And I'd say when I'm buying a product, the fragrance is the utmost importance. It could have badass artwork, It can have the best, well-respected soap-based formula, but if it doesn't have a good fragrance, I'm not buying it. I'm not interested. The way I break it down now is like, fragrance is absolute top. Then the luxury aspect, which, you know, that kind of encompasses more of like my gear. The, you know, I suppose the soap base and the product bases can come into play at that point, but definitely fragrance is number one for me. The results of the shave, definitely further down the list. I'm just interested in having a great smelling, luxurious experience, and whatever the end result is, I could kind of care less. That's just being honest. But I do enjoy getting a good shave, no doubt about that. So, getting deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole, I became familiar and closer with a lot of the other community members, and a lot of them now I have frequent contact with. I call them friends. It's really something, you know, important to me how these guys are doing in their lives, and keeping in touch with them and stuff like that. The community aspect has really, in recent years, took a much higher seat. Like, I really enjoy interacting with other people in this hobby on a personal level, like with not just talking shaving. Like, we all share the hobby of shaving, but the community aspect has really taken some high ranking lately. Really, you know, a paramount importance to me now, that I stay up to date with these guys, make sure that they're doing well, and, you know, just share the camaraderie that we have in this hobby. I'm gonna wipe off the face. And so, I suppose if I had to bring this video to a conclusion here, I wet shave to pamper myself with luxurious software and hardware. I have that time to myself where the whole purpose of that 20 minutes is to self-indulge. This is all about my happiness in that 20-minute time frame. It's all about me. Get to indulge in luxurious shave gear. I get a good shave as a result of that. I get to enjoy wonderful fragrances. And then at the end of the day, when the shave is done and the video is made, I get to share it with the community and get, you know, feedback from them, and, you know, support, love, all that shit. And I give it right back. So I get to have a luxurious experience. I get time for myself. I get to enjoy fragrance, and I get to enjoy the shaving community as a whole. So for me, it doesn't really get much better than that. And I'm just blown away that, like, so many years later, I'm still doing this. I'm fucking up to my eyebrows in shave gear. And it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon, you know? I wanna take some time to say that I had a great weekend over here in Portland. Last night, me and Jack and John and Nacy, which is Jack's significant other, we had a great time. We went to multiple breweries, obviously. You know, when DK's in town, you're hitting the breweries. Went to multiple breweries. We ate good. We drank good. We had laughs and we talked shaving and all kinds of things, man. And Jack and Nacy are they're wonderful hosts. They took us around the city, picked me up, dropped me off. Just very accommodating, wonderful hosts. And I really thank you guys for that. And then John, it was good to meet you in person, man. We've really been clicking on social media, and I enjoy conversation with you. Meeting you in person, man, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. So good to solidify that friendship right there with Jack, John, and Nacy. That's just awesome. So I also wanted to mention last night, Matti Lindholm put up a video, and he just called it a DK Damn Fine Shave, and he just did a shave and kind of threw a lot of love my way. And so Matti, that was awesome, bro. I know it's just coffee, but cheers, brother. That was awesome. I really appreciate you showing me love and support like that. And I know he's not the only one. You know, plenty of people in the community show me love. That recent bullshit the other day, forget about that. I'm focused on the love. So thanks, guys. That's why I wet shave. Love this community. Anyways, I'm out.